You have the plane here, where your first mission is. You gotta retrieve a paper which is close to a plane, which is close to a little thing. Just check my tutorial, I'll show you. Alright. Make a stop at ZB16. There can be a scav here. He's often just here looking. Not perfect. I wish I would show ZB16 on the map right now. And I'll get to that. 16 is like 4 of these. There's also a lot of talking and walking. I'm not going to use the instead of like getting to the right spot and just starting your video like that, cutting it out. This goes for some thousands. You'd make a 15-minute video. Here you'll find something. Instead of it's an hour long on the floor here. You can find a water filter, a motor, maybe tools, I don't know. You see me touch everything, physically take it, because this will increase the charisma skill, and it might increase other attention skills and search skills, which will just make you search faster. And then what I know I don't want, I just put it back in a box. This is a good silencer. Sometimes right here, by the way, you have a mission here, but you just, you know, drop like food or some shit. That's it for that. Let me just show you where we are of the map here. So we're right here, and we spawned under the mountain. So now we're gonna go towards this way, and I'm gonna show you like a full screen here would be better. Really, only with no one. Just so you know where we are here. This is like some train station destroyed stuff. You've probably seen it. It's called the old station. It's where labeled it. Gate is the one you can't use because you need another player with you. Absolute trash. We're going south right now. There's the USEC camp, not the USEC, but the Emercom camp. But like the day camp is where all the meds are. Over there. Right now we're at the ground cage. Here. It's a fine video in terms of like helping a new player out for sure. This should be this one right there. More than enough, I'm sure. We'll take this gun, some water. We might need some cords are used, I think, for a mission. Then apparently there's another fucking right stash here. It's on the west side of this one. It should literally be, and it's not close to this rock. It should literally be like here. I don't think I've ever found, I've never found it, to be frank. But hey, you just take your time and look around. And who knows? Might just step on it. Nice. Nice, dude. Victory, victory, victory. Which one is better, you think? The PP-19? Or the AK-105? Comments in the chat. Comments in the chat now. Comments in the chat, dude. Just a drop here. What the fuck? I'm gonna stay in the woods. Look at this routing here. That's a really safe route that I use. I will not encounter anybody. So on my east side here, there's a stash, but there's, I mean, it's guarded by 2 packs of scavs, dude. Seriously. So I'm going through where ZB16 is. Like, say I spawn behind me. You know, I would take that route. Take a look at ZB16. And I'm going north right now. Passing beside the scavs, which would normally be on this side. But you can literally have a scav stand right here too. But at least, like, he's the only one. You just kill him and move on. Scavs love that area. Now we're going to start going east a little bit. There's a little bit of a frame delay, but it's to end up to the northern UN bearable. You can see it on the map. It's in green. This is an extraction for players. We've been in the level enough time for players to leave if they want to leave. Because German isn't here or whatever. We're not going to mess around here too much. Kind of want to hurry up. You're in this area. It's a nice area to loot. We had a ground cage. Box. Now it's saying that there's a ground cage over there on that side because we did this one. There would be another one here. Well, it's super close to a rock. I bet it's like... would be a rock. So there's apparently a little rock right there next to ground cage. So this section is not ground cage. It was like, why don't you pause the video and check it out? Would have been a good line. And there's a strange. Like, that's not how I normally talk to a class. Like, why don't you pause this class and check it out? Come back in 10-minute box, another weapons box. Why don't you pause life for a second, touching everything? Check it out. Love toolboxes. Don't need any of this. Actually, I think I used a D battery for a trade, so we'll take it. Up to now, we have not made cash. This is the fun. We're just analyzing the kind of footage we made up to the bag. We're looking at everything. The frame, looking at bags, the information presented on screens inside here too. Talked about. But remember the time we went in? It was like really late, you know? Nails are good, wires are good. Boxer ram, I actually used that for a trade. On this shelf can be a very large unit for air filtration. You actually need a backpack 3x3 to take it, which is your next backpack size. Can't take that with a sling. It's the only thing you can't take with a sling. That and armor, of course. Oh, I touch everything because I make my points. These two boxes here, the big box, are what you're looking for. We're looking for sugar. Yep. Right in the container. On the other side here, we have a table that does have some mods and some grips. Sometimes some sights. Vest. If we would have a scav vest, we would drop the scav vest. I wonder if I could do that without actually looting anything back from insurance. Be a lot faster. Let's keep going. Also kind of strange, but a lot faster. This next. So there's two crates here above the sawmill. Part of me is wondering if I need to go like so quickly that people have to fucking pause on the video and get in their game and look it up and then play and then pause. And I'm just going through so much information, you know what I mean? One on the right here. Because right now it's really like a walkthrough, you know? I'm really like holding people's hands and just between the, if I could zoom in through the map. Maybe it would make a more engaging video. I don't know. Trees. Not that far. Just have to look between the trees. There it is. I like the size of the map right there. It's really just understanding we know exactly what we're looking at. Use for my trades. Bring that. You can trade 5 MAO for a sugar with the woodsman. That was the right one. We're going to the left one. Weapons crate, by the way, right here. Easy. This one is more like risky. So if you spawn close, it's a good one to do first. You're open to the mountain. You're open to players who are sitting here and sniping on village. I'm gonna take this. And you'll notice that I don't wear a headset because it's waste of money. Plus it's a waste of money. You only use a headset when you want to understand where players are and you're trying to get them before they get you. Of course, you can hear further, like I can hear someone in the village right now. Maybe, you know. But if you keep dying to it, it's just part of your cost. You'll also notice that I'm taking this route inside rather than outside. There's no preference. You can do it like you want. I just find this a little shorter. But if you like running, you can take the outside too. So is there like a crate here? Apparently there's like a crate here. It's a little too wide for me to look at this time because the sun is about to set. We're gonna keep going. There's one near the car extract also, as it says here. Just a wooden one. At the end of this road here, where it's open between the two rocks, just go above this one here. There's a very famous stash right here in the corner of this rock. This is this one here. A fine helmet. We can't put it on because the sports. Load. These are good bullets. We don't have enough space, so we're just gonna keep going around. Show you more stash. It's your choice what you keep. No, this would have been a really good bullet to take, dude. We're talking about 40,000 rubles here. That's a mistake. At first, stuff that in terms of like learning new things. Me personally, after a while, I oversight money as much as I make money. And not a big deal unless you know what you're doing. Stuff that I use, trade. And so I don't need money for that. And it's worth something. You know what I mean? Which direction are we going? Kind of a west here. So we went from here to the toolbox. Like here. Okay, so we're about here. Look at the toolbox. Stuff. Bolts are great. I drop this thing, take the bolts. What am I doing with an empty mag, you know? So there's scavs. He hasn't seen me, so I'm not gonna start a fight here. So there's apparently this cage here, just above a rock. Well, the rock is here. That's another player. Ooh, interesting. This tutorial, yeah, it's your choice. I'm making a tutorial, or am I gonna fucking murder players while they loot their bodies? I keep my tutorial. Stash here, which is this one inside the house. And I made it up to the next one also. I'm excited. Ooh. This is not the time for scav, it's really the time for play. Next one is this one right here. As you can tell, you can go around now and say, you know what, I'm going to avoid this part here. But this is the best juicy part. Wow, this sells for a lot on market. You want to keep that and and get it out of the raid. We are looking at a lot of cash right now just because of this one. Let's drop the Indeed battery. Wires I personally don't need. I'm gonna drop the splint and bet that I won't need it. Keep the boxer ram for a trade. Put this here. This is worth more than this, I believe. You know, something like this. Wow. So at this point, we have enough. We should definitely just go southwest. Avoid these bunkers. And leave. I'm going to be avoiding the bunkers. These guys are behind me. There's like a good chance that they actually did the bunkers. Right? Because if we're doing... So the map is wrong right now. We haven't met each other yet, so we're not coming from the same direction. And they might have done the bunkers on top. I'm going north. I don't know if I could do map. I could draw on the map. I don't know what's best, post-production or during production. I can totally like draw on the map the fucking route I'm taking, you know? Just to show you. I'm just thinking about production. I don't care if I die with this. I don't care. You should. If they're doing the same route, they've actually done all this. And now they're moving south to their extraction, which we passed through. But by the time they realized... Fuck. This is Gav, I think.
Эй, земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
I don't want to bring so much attention on my person. Smaller bullet. But it did go through, look. Let's go around a little bit. So there's a bunch of stuff here. You want to loot the whole place. Look at the table. Look inside this room too. Even the top. This box is good. Keep going. So where are we? We are here. There's scavs here. Scav bunker actually means scav tower. Now these guys are following 5G tower. Maybe. Let's keep going. Scav tower, scav bunker. There's literally a bunker in here, which you want to go into. There might be something right here. A little milk. This box has been looted. Everything here has been looted. In the bunker, you'll find stuff. A little table, little coat, bunch of boxes. Let's keep going west. You relax there. I know he's on top. Just a scav. I actually don't want to draw attention to myself anymore. This will clearly say that I'm going in this direction, right? Because they've heard a shot before. Now they're hearing another shot. They know where I'm going. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Too bad, huh? This is this one. I like that the quality of image makes it much cage. So this is probably telling me that someone spawned like in this area. Came here, went to the USEC camps, went back. That was probably the guy that we saw. Kill scavs. Or herd. Now we're going to the USEC camps. Gotta be careful on this side. There's mines of the camp. This side of the camp, there's mines. You just go inwards of the map a little bit. So it's not here. There's no mines here. There's mines in between the two camps, like this side of the camp and the other side of it there. If you go around that rock, you'll hit mines. Lovely camp. Meds. Ophthalmos cup. Kinds of goodies. I love, by the way, I love conditioned milk. It's 15,000 rubles a square. Really good. An M4 will spawn here sometimes. Box, stuff on the table. Now, don't tell me you didn't look at this. This is the juice. Bruh. How can you make a mistake like that? Look, there's a sugar. Bruh. Bruh. Please, bruh. Come on. Sometimes you'll find a bigger bag in this area too. Like you can find a bigger bag here. Armor here. Box. Weapons box with weapons mods on the table. Another box here, which you did look through. Keep going. We're going south. The other section of the camp, which is right here. And you'll notice that I went inwards like this, rather than outside. Little weapons box. Stuff here. Stuff there. Big box. These are what you're looking for, the big box. Sometimes there's a sniper player on top or on the other side. Weapons box here. Armor there sometimes. And some good little chainlets and loots. Weapons box, weapon mods. Another box you didn't look through? No way, dude. No way, dude. Hand drill for a mission, maybe. Another weapons box right here in the trunk. We looked through it. Now we're going south to the extraction. Let me show you here. We're here. We're following the line a little bit as we're going south. It's raining outside. Line right here. I will show you this stash and look for this stash with you. As you can see on the map, this stash is really next to the transmission line. Right here. Nobody's looked at it. What do we have here? All of this stuff. So I would prefer... Oh, I make 500,000 with a sling and a scav vest. All right. I mean, if you go too far up, most players would not believe that. Side, right? This is the west. It's that simple. Most players would not believe that here. But you'll see panels. Like you can go pretty far. Oh, there it is. You cannot cross that line. But like players don't look here as much, you know. So the next one is below this pylon. Right. Now we gotta be honest. I never went that far on this side. I normally just cross the road before you get in the road. Apparently there's mines in the road, so just cross the road. But let's find where this is. My goal, find this thing, which tells me there's mines. And I'm kind of shocked that we can go that far here. Well, if someone's interested, it should be around here. Wow, we can go pretty far. Look at this. This is where this is. Oh, it's right here. I don't think I've ever seen anybody come all the way here. The more you search, the better it is for your skills. I'm shocked. I really thought there were mines in this road. So that's why I never came here. Now don't follow the road, because there will be mines in this section. Okay, so you do have to cross the road at some point. And this is the route that I like. Going south all the way to the outskirts. We're gonna pass behind ZB14. So ZB14. You think someone's gonna care for a fucking tutorial? There's time will tell. Saying that if you cross, you'll get sniped. But there's also mines. Right. So as long as you stay on this side, you will not get any mines. All right. If you do cross it, though, you might get some mines. Well, if you're not sure where it is, take a wider. But if you're like me and you kind of know where they are, you can stay right on this side. This is by far the simplest way to get out of woods. I mean, I don't think I've ever fought a player here. Sometimes we will. If we start shooting everywhere, the players will come and look at whatever's going on. I think I've sniped a few scavs here in the past, but it's not the best spots. But I always pass here to leave the level. Just with some rice would be. I normally go like here, around behind the rocks, like that. Rice or potatoes would be amazing with this. Don't think I have either. Channels. Not a big maker of rice or potatoes. If you're overweight, you'll also notice that you might not be able to run all the time, so you just prone. And if you prone and walk, you're gonna get back your energy. Can't wait to have a wipe where you can actually do all of this again. You can run again. So after these trees, you take a left. Follow here. Some people will say, wow, that's a long route. I would have already cut over there. And yeah, true, but you are training your strength and endurance the more you run. So it's linearly correlated with how much you run. So the longer the route, the better. If you keep doing that for money, and within a month you'll get your strength up to elite, and then your endurance kind of follows too, as you play without being overweight. They're really simple skills to upgrade. So I hope this was a good tutorial for y'all. I'll have other tutorials of other maps and how to go about doing them. If you like to play them, kind of relax. Got an AK we can sell, PP19, tactical sport. So this is mostly what it is, right? That's what we got in with, what we got out with. Go to the traders. 15,000 per condensed milk. Super big money. Zippo is 6 Tau. The sugar is 10 Tau a square, which is good. But we're going to keep them for market. Okay. Hopefully you're level 10 by now. If you're not, just do some quest. You'll get there faster. Do some tasks for them. Any purple item, purple colored surrounding items will give you good price. These you can sell on market. This too. Coffee, 10,000 a square if you don't use it. This I use for a trade personally, so let's keep it. So here's 75,000. We go to market and sell our sugar. 70,000 each. Let's say 65,000 each. Let's sell this thing, 75,000. Some silencers really go for a good price. Calculator. How much did I say it was? That's right. 65,000 or 65. That was 2 times 65. I think the initial purchases were something like 80, 75. Who cares? My mic, that was 75. He'll need some technology. He needs a boost when I'm too weak. The 2 sugars, then this silencer. worth a lot. Because players can only buy a few, and it has good protection. I think the best in the game for your jaw and your eye. And it has a lot of health. So I guess it's the favorite. Players sell it for 200. The favorite, 200,000. You wouldn't know the kind of stuff that goes for such money. Now you know. We're gonna vendor these. Tactical sport, same thing. The bolts go for about 28. And the screws or the nuts goes for about 18. 28 and 18 is what I put them for normally. Starting to see that it's getting to be a lot of money, you know. The nails can go up to 40 sometimes, but we'll go to 18. Yeah, 18. We're gonna vendor our guns. We're looking at 30, 38. And Ragman will take this. 22. What did I say? 38 and 22. We're looking at 670,000, and most of it is due to the visor, which is 200,000. So this is easily a 500,000 run. Just by knowing what's worth something, having access to the market, selling them to the lowest price on the market, and then keep selling stuff like that, vending the rest. 669,000 rubles right in my pocket. Okay. Then I tell my friends, I really don't know how I'm making money, dude. It's just, you know, it's just here. You do like 1 or 2 or 3 runs like this, you'll be good for time. I think I still have some items on market. That's why I didn't receive that much. Yeah, 200 is still here and 50 here. All right. All right, GG boys. Fine video. Fine video. What are we going to do now? Send it on YouTube. Ooh. Where is the YouTube? Is this is the untitled project, call it Woods Hidden Stash Run, how to loot and make money. Woods. Do the same here. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. You're learning though, dude. You've progressed a lot more than majority of people.
Mhm.
People would have already finished for the night. They would have been like, yeah, this is fucked.
Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to do this until midnight.
So go to
This is
mechanic.
great. Oops.
And then tasks, and then just accept the gunsmith task. And introduction too, which is it's how to get unlock the next trader.
Ah.
So you got to do a woods run for that one. All right. Unfortunately, dude, I'm gonna do a slightly shorter stream because I've got a big stream tomorrow.
What
with
is
this
it called?
tournament.
No, it's all good. Thank you for taking the time to do this. This was
Sling.
super fun. And
And I scared
I feel like I'm going to get a little backseating from chat, so that'll help as well.
Oh, they'll have a field day. trying to doing a little backseating. But yeah, so thanks so much, dude, and it was good,
Yeah, thank you.
good to hang out. We'll definitely play some board games and stuff soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe you
I'm
can
gonna
do
go buy
a
some
teaching
pistols.
session of Path of Exile sometime.
Yeah, speedrunning PoE.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Follow along offline. Especially when it wipes something like this. Hmm? Put some tags. Don't really know how it works, but we're just gonna send some tags. Gaming, escape from Tarkov. This next, next, next. All right. While this cooks, which one is it? This one? Because the definitely were somewhat cut to surgically thing you can't take with us who are sitting open between seeing me, so can't leave. Milk, this box. So it's not here. There's no mines here. I'll just do some tasks for them. That's right. Done. Delete. No. Nothing. How is that not deleting? Half of everything is ready. Let's stop this for down. What is this? Welcome back. Attempt 1. In a situation where you cannot, you're slow, you can't shoot anyone, everyone's. This has to do with we can trying to make how to play the game video. What about this? Cash. Kill 5 scabs at cut. Player behavior is F's. I don't feel like it's gonna make a great video. It's just a feel. Just have to redo. So this is the material that I've picked up. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't delete them from the fucking bin, dude. Oop. We'll keep the bin. Go again. So these are all the material that I picked up from this last run. I just made a quick woods run because the goal is to show you how some items are worth, right? So what I noticed also as I picked it up is that half of the item that I was looking at are actually worth something. They're worth more than 5,000 a square, sometimes more than 8,000 a square. So let's just, and I have also picked up this extra weapon here. All right, so it doesn't matter what gear I have, literally didn't meet much except a few scavs. That part is not important. What we're looking at is what we picked up. So let's first look at vendors, what they give us. Therapist, always the first one. So any purple surrounding items she'll always give you a good price for that. 28,000, that's 14,000 a square. Dr. Lupo's coffee bean here, 32,000 a square. Like, you want to pick those up. This is money. The UV light, 10,000 a square. The condensed milk, I love it, 15,000 a square. These bricks are made to use them in hideout, but honestly, selling them at 22 a piece is pretty fine too. The battery, 10,000 per battery, so that's pretty good. The tea is 17,000. The soap, all of that doesn't go for much compared to market. You might sell the golden neck chain. I think the market gives you 30 or something. I still just sell it to her. So basically, it honestly all fit in what I had, and I already have 200,000 here. Let's look at the market for a few of these items. Soap, for example, on market, 8,000. I'm not gonna bother. Sugar on market, 65,000. Amelia is used for a trade for a sugar trade. So I should go for 17 on market, 15. See, 13,000 a square is fine too. This is the colorful Amelia. There's the white one and there's the bluer one. Matches might go for something because it's used for a trade. So 8,000 a square. The liquor bars are used to trade for a scav vest. They go for 8,000, 9,000 a square. Some energy drink go for the same price. Vaseline, if you find it, she'll give you a little amount, but it'll sell for 30,000 on market. Keys, of course, you want to keep the keys. Might use them, might have fun with them, but some keys are worthless. Ibuprofen sells for 60,000 on market. Right, so knowing these things by grabbing stuff and trying to sell it will show you what it's worth. So bolts, also a very popular item on market, 25,000. Nuts, 18,000. So knowing this, you now know what to pick up from the stash and what to prioritize over others. Right. A lot of things are worthless. Toothpaste. Toothpaste is used to trade for a tick case. So it actually goes for 15, 17 on market. On average. Extra IFACs. If you have extra IFACs that you find you don't use, 12,000 on market, 15,000 on market. The cervical kits will go for 45, 35 on market. pretty low price. But you don't care about low price, you just sell. So like I said, half of the stuff that you'll find will be worth selling on market, yeah. Or to the vendors. Alu splins, how much is that? 15,000 on market. It's like you cannot not make money. You just have to recognize what some of the items are worth. You'll know when you see them. You'll be like, oh, sugar, oh, nuts, bolts, alu splint, grenades. I haven't checked those. Oh, grenades. Actual grenades will go for like 8,000 on market. The bullets, these are the best bullets in that category. 18 times 1,008 is what, 40,000's worth of bullets right here. That's pretty good. 40,000's worth of bullets. So you don't want to let them down. Did I say soap? Soap normally goes for 17, 13, yeah. A mask also. This mask in particular will go for 8,000 because it's used for a trade. And you can sell the guns here, but most of the guns you can just trade to a mechanic. Give you a good price unless it's like a Vector or some useful gun that people love. And as you can tell, they're not giving you half of what this is worth. Like 3,000 for all of this, and you can get 30, 40,000. Like literally people will buy this, 2,199 per bullet. Okay, don't mess up. You got 18 of them, send it. And someone's about to buy this for 40,000 or whatever. Mm. Just keep. Pretty simple, isn't it? Keep. Gonna throw that up there. Throw that up there. Throw that up there. Keep. Use all of this for trades. It's just that simple. What else do we talk about? Huh? There's like little pieces of information that comes to mind. And look at the evolution of my builds.